Alright, so I have picked myself up a Google Pixel 7 Pro. Now at first it doesn't look like there's a whole lot wrong, but check out that entire side of the screen. It's gone black. The touch functionality is very limited on it at the moment as well, so we're going to shut this thing down so we can get ready to pull it off. And just before you get started, a couple of tools required. Hot air station, the pry tools, budget tools, alcohol can come in handy. Isopropyl alcohol I should specify. Pin in a new screen itself, and some glue to glue it down with. So let's take it over to the hot air station and begin. Alright, so here we are at the hot air station. Now the idea here is pretty simple in theory. I'm going to blast some hot air at the edge of the phone and then use our little picky things to get in there and pry it up. Now because my screen already has a defect in it, I'm not going to be too careful here. If you're getting your screen off for something where your screen is not already damaged, obviously you would want to be more careful. And with the power of hot air and those prying picks, look at that, we're off. Obviously you don't want to go yanking the whole thing off because we do still have the screen that is attached. Get the little cover off first, unplug it, bam, any little bits of glue will still come with it. Now that black frame that's in there was supposed to be attached to the screen. Yeah, you can see that. That's supposed to be attached to the screen. I didn't get the screen off quite right, but anyway. As I said, that one's broken anyway, I don't care. Now we can't just toss this broken one in the bin straight up. We've got to get the fingerprint sensor off it. So that involves a little bit of heat and the little picky pry tool thingy again. And this one you do need to be careful for because the middle of that fingerprint sensor is made of glass. And there's also adhesive around the green edge of it too. So you just got to make sure you don't shove it all the way in and ruin the glass you get in the middle. There you go, it's off and it looks good. On to our new screen now, which comes in this little box that says service pack. Also has the little alcohol wipes in the screen protector kit thing up there too. We're going to take these blue protective films off, take this first one off, we can get our little fingerprint sensor back on there again. I'm not going to apply any adhesive around the green bit, but I'm going to put a little bit of double-sided tape under the cable area so that it still holds in alright. And then I'll be able to get rid of the blue stuff above it if it comes off nice and easily. Don't forget the little plasticky thing that'll go around the selfie camera. Those are the only two things we need to swap over, so we're going to get the screen plugged in back to the main frame. Now that screen is ready to test, but just before we do, quick word from our sponsor, PCBWay. They offer precision PCB manufacturing, fast turnaround times, and prices that won't break the bank. From prototypes to full-scale production, they've got you covered. Need assembly services or advanced options like flex PCBs? No problem. Plus, their expert support team is ready to help you every step of the way. Join the global community of innovators who trust PCBWay. Or check out their web store where you'll find weekly specials along with the best tools, toys, and merch. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check them out for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on before we glue it down because, you know, these things sometimes they come with problems. You don't want to commit to gluing it down and find out there's dead pixels. So far so good. It looks nice and bright. Everything's turning on with no lines or anything like that. And touch is working. Let's do the fingerprint sensor quickly. I don't want to completely do it, but it is picking up every time I touch it, so bugger, I did it. Okay. Ah, look at that. It actually unlocks too. Well, I'm happy with that, so that means we can glue this bad boy down. So I'm going to use the B7000. You could also use T7000. These glues are designed for this kind of stuff because they're a bit more rubbery, unlike a super glue which dries hard. That'll ruin your day. Or this will also ruin your day. 24 hours after gluing it on and you get some green lines. Not impressed with that other screen that gave me a green line. Is what it is, I guess. I've got the old one out, sent it back, got a full refund. Bought a new one. Get it all together and hope this one works. in. I need to charge the phone up to see if it works now. A little bit of charge in it. Looks to be all working. I've given it a little test on the fingerprint and all that, so I guess we can glue it in. Using the B7000 for the gluing. Just going to use a strip of it on each edge, and we're not going to do this all over again because we've already seen some gluing in this video. Alright, glue's on all the edges, so let's give it a bit of a press so you can hear some little clicking noises. That's the clamps on the inner frame connecting into the screen. Then we can use our actual screen clamps. We're going to clamp that down. Ooh, probably, I like to leave it overnight, 24 hours, you know, let the glue cure. And then we use thoughts and prayers to hope that this one does not have a defect in 24 hours like the other one did. I'll let that set. We'll test it later. Okay, it's been a day. I've taken all the clamps off. We're playing some Slither.io with those stupid goofy ass worms. And it seems to be working, and I do not see any defects, so I'm happy with that.
Bye bye! Bye for now! He'll see you in the next video.